Hello. My plants are still not in the garden because we have had a really crazy heat wave. And when I did put them out in the sun, they got burnt. I lost a few. You should see the peppers I planted before the heat wave. We literally went from snow on Mother's Day in the garden to a heat wave where it's like 30 every day and the sun is so hot that I can't acclimate my plants except for putting them in the shade for a few hours in the morning, and that's what I've been doing. But I'll show you what I do have in the back garden. So this is my back garden, and of course it snowed on the garlic, but the garlic is completely fine. It's doing awesome. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have lots and lots of garlic. So the snow didn't really affect them. I planted the potatoes. These ones here, you can see they're just coming up through the hay there. So they were completely protected from the snow and then also from the extreme heat that we've been having. So I really like using hay. Now this is what your plants will look like if you plant them, transplant them from inside to outside during a heat wave. So the leaves are burnt and really thin and falling off. This one. And they're paper thin. They're just so dead. Anyway, so I planted all these peppers, and I might still get some peppers, but they're not very healthy. Then what I did also is I planted some seeds, and I can see here that there's a bean plant coming up, so I planted them with hay as well. And so these are all where the seeds are going to come up. And this is why I have been so quiet. Here we go. I have dug up part of my entire backyard here. This is going to be the new vegetable garden. That's why I have been so quiet. I've been busy. And of course I'm not done yet. But yeah, I'm excited. Excited to plant lots of food. This is my pond area, and I've just let that all go natural back there. And I did this all myself, and then picked up that free bird bath top. Also put these little steps in here, also free. Same with the stones over there for that little patio that I'm building. They were all free. As you can see, these are some dead sweet potatoes. Slips. Worked really hard to grow them. There are still some left. So what I did was I covered the vine with the top of some of my containers that I had cut the bottoms out of for winter sowing, just to see if it'll help. I didn't put them on all of them. There's still some here. It's just sort of an experiment, and that's really what gardening is about. And then this is my lettuce garden. It's been so hot that the spinach is not doing well, even though it was in the shade. It's so frustrating. Every time I do spinach, it bolts. But this lettuce that I was for my winter sowing pots, looking good. And has some Four Seasons lettuce coming up there. And a few of the carrots I can see. Can you see them? There we go. The carrots coming up. So everything's coming up really nice in this bed that I always use for lettuce. And then I stuck some of last year's onions that I missed harvesting. I stuck them in there so that this year they'll flower and I can collect onion seeds. That's the plan. And I have also noticed this year, because of the crazy weather going from snow to really a lot of heat, some of my stuff has not come up from winter sowing, and this is the thing with gardening, you don't know what you're going to get. Now, I am excited that I have calendula that came up, lots and lots of sunflowers in here that I can plant out. Also a lot more lettuce, and the catnip came up. What's this over here? I can't even tell what that is because it is washed off, but I'll figure that out. Something's coming up in there. One bean plant. It's been so weird. Usually when I plant them, there's Chinese lanterns coming up. So usually when I plant them, what happens is they all come up and they're overflowing at the beginning of May. But because of the crazy weather, these are marigolds. Marigolds always come up. So, and here is my sage. You can see, I'll take you up here. And then look at the size of the rhubarb. I'm gonna have to harvest some of this today. The rhubarb is absolutely massive. Look at it in there. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful rhubarb. And with the rhubarb, I put all the strawberries, and they're all flowering. I think they like their new home. Then over here I have blackberry bush, and then back we're in the sweet potato patch, and I also have some parsley growing there, some daisies, and brown-eyed Susans. Holy smokes, it's so hot. It's already like 27 out here. Of course, this is my front garden. I love that everything just comes up. I don't really have to worry about it. It's mostly perennials. I have so much chamomile. This whole garden, all of those little seedlings around that gnome and around that hook over there, they're all ready to flower. So I'm gonna have lots of chamomile. If anybody wants some that's local, just let me know. I can give you a plant, or I can give you dry flower. Enjoy this gorgeous, hot, beautiful day.